as the head of English Education Department. The Honorable Ms. Kurniati, Magister of Education, as the Lecturer of English Education Department. The Honorable Ms. Novita Eka Tristiana, Magister of Education, as the Lecturer of English Education Department. The Honorable Ms. Aisyatul Vidya, Magister of Education, as the Lecturer of English Education Department. The Honorable Alfred Mester, SMK Negeri 1 Sukoharjo, SMK Negeri 1 Sukoharjo, SMK Ma'arif, MA Ma'arif, and all of the audience. The next agenda is speech from the head of English Education Department. Ma'am Fitri Wulandari, Magister of Education, please welcome.
Dalam drama, di samping menunjukkan kemampuan berbicara dalam bahasa Inggris, kemampuan menulis juga ditunjukkan di sini karena di sini mahasiswa dituntut untuk mampu membuat skenario atau minimal menerjemahkan skenario, membahasakannya dalam bentuk body language ya, dalam bentuk acting karena tidak semua orang bisa acting. Tapi mereka membuat dirinya bisa dengan mau belajar. Kemudian mereka membangun diri mereka dengan membangun solid team dan mempersiapkan segala sesuatunya ini belajar berorganisasi yang nantinya pasti bermanfaat bagi mereka ketika mereka Anda semua terjun ke masyarakat ketika Anda bekerja. Karena dalam bekerja, di lingkungan kerja Anda, dalam Anda bermasyarakat semua butuh organisasi.
Thank you for attending the event of Vijendra Theater in this afternoon. Before the drama begins, let's open up by reciting Basmalah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Oke, selanjutnya izinkan kami untuk membacakan peraturan yang harus dipatuhi selama pementasan berlangsung. Selama pementasan berlangsung, dilarang mengambil gambar menggunakan flash. Menjaga ketenangan dan tidak berbincang selama pementasan berlangsung. Tepuk tangan hanya diperkenankan di awal dan di akhir pementasan. Tidak diperkenankan mengaktifkan HP atau HP disetting dalam mode diam. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's see the drama performance by Vijendra Theater with the title Why Me?
As the country that relatively has the low educational rates, many factors caused of it. One of them is economic factor, and the greatest factor to break the poverty is education. Kinan is the one of 1,000 children who fought for it, and this is the story of hers. At night, Mr. Wawan and his wife in the living room were discussing about Kinan's school.
Honey, our daughter will graduate from junior high school. It certainly needs a lot of cost of her senior high school.
I'm also thinking about it. Don't worry, honey. There is always the way out.
How if I help you?
It's okay, honey. You just stay at home. No need thinking about it.
I want her to have a life better than us.
Leave it to me. That's my duty.
Mr. Wawan and his wife had high expectation to Kinan. They did everything that could be for her. At 2 a.m., Kinan was wanted to get up and pray tahajjud. She felt that at the time was very peaceful to tell anything to Allah. And after that, she studied till the morning. She tried her best and did more than what people did. In the next day, when Kinan's parents were in the living room while waiting her from the school, Kinan came and she had a happy news for them.
Do you wanna eat now or later, honey?
I'm gonna wait for Kinan first.
Okay.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Mom, I got a scholarship.
Alhamdulillah.
It's one of the favorite schools. I'm really grateful for it. But it's far enough from here.
How can you get it, dear?
I got a recommendation full scholarship as the outstanding student. It means that no need to think about my cost living.
Getting the scholarship was not easy. She had studied hard for this chance. Unfortunately, what she had been through was not useless. After the school farewell day, Kinan's parents took her to the bus station. She left her village to get a better chance in her new school.
Mom, Dad, I gotta be off now.
Take care, dear.
Remember what I always said before. The most important thing is never leaving your prey.
Always keep on your mind, because only Allah never leaves us. So, never leave Allah.
Inshallah, I will, Mom. So, I'm going now. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Take care, Kinan.
When Kinan left the bus station, she imagined many things. She hoped that it could be the one of steps closer to reach her dreams. When she had arrived at the dormitory, there was a man who was sitting on the terrace, enjoying a cup of coffee.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Excuse me, sir. Is it really Daisy dormitory?
Yes, it is. How can I do for you?
Here, sir. I'm Kinan.
Did you get a scholarship at Kartini Senior High School?
Yes, sir. That's right.
I'm Eka, the dorm keeper. This is your room key. And your room is over there, Kinan.
Thank you very much, sir.
She looked very excited to imagine how her days would be. In the morning, Kinan was lost because this first time for her to see the big building of the school. She spent a lot of time to find her class, and it made her coming late. But suddenly, she met a teacher who finally helping her to find the class.
Wow, this school is so huge. Astaghfirullah, I've been late. Where's my class? Where's my class?
Hey, what are you looking for? Can I help you?
Sir, I'm new student here and I don't know where the class is.
What's your name?
I'm Kinan, sir.
Oh, I see. The all-studying student from Pulita Junior High School, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay, just follow me.
Because the office was in the next to her class, Mr. Abi accompanied her until in the front of the class.
This is your class. Just come in.
Thank you, sir. Excuse me, miss. May I come in?
Yes, please.
Miss, I'm really sorry for coming late.
Yeah, just have a seat.
But this is my first day in this school.
A new student?
Yes, I am, miss.
Okay.
Attention please, everyone. Here's your new friend who will introduce herself. Okay, please.
Thank you, Miss. Let me introduce myself. I'm Kinanti. You can call me Kinan. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Please, Kinan, take your seat beside of Devril.
Okay, thank you, Miss.
Look at her style. How could she get into our school?
Yeah, she looks like a scholarship student.
If she's a scholarship student, so she's smart, right? We can manipulate her.
I couldn't agree more with you.
Hey, why is it so noisy? Be quiet.
We'll find out the information about her later.
Miss Kulsum continued her explanation from the book. She asked them to analyze the text on it and divided the students into 2 groups. She also reminded them to finish the task today and collected it in the office. Because Devril was the smarter one, Miss Kulsum took Kinan to Devril's group to help her adapt it of their material that had been through and the class condition. But they showed distaste too much, and Kinan could feel it. She tried to not care about it, then kept to be focused for their group task. The time kept moving. They almost finished their task, but
Okay, my students, because the first hour is over, I will wait for your task in the office. The last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
See you next meeting.
See you, Miss.
the differences between Kinan and them made Devril and her friends didn't like her. Because of that, they tried to find her family background. Devril had just been back from the office to collect their task and had just wanted to start talking about Kinan with her friends. But Mr. Abi entered the class and breaking up the class noisiness.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you for your enthusiastic. Today for this meeting, we will discuss the scope of biology. Does anyone here know what the branches of biology are? Yes, Kinan?
The branches of science in biology are very broad. Among other things, morphology, anatomy, and physiology.
Can anyone explain what is morphology?
Morphology is a branch of biology that studies the body shape of living things.
Wow, she is very smart.
That's normal. She is a scholarship student.
Oh, so the scholarship student is smart.
Of course, Adele. She is really looking for attention.
Yeah, she's really looking for a face.
Hey, what are you two talking about? Devril, try to explain it again. What is morphology? You can answer, right? So be quiet. Pay attention when I'm explaining so you can be smart like Kinan. This applies to all students in the class. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, my students, that's all for today. I'll say wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hi Kinan, I'm Tiwi.
Oh, hi.
Where do you come from?
I'm from Mukpo village.
Wow, it's far enough from here. Anyway, may I study with you? Because I heard that you are getting scholarship of this school.
It means that you are the smart one. Please don't expect too much on me. I'm just like you. But if you want to study together, why not? Let's make a bunch.
Because Tiwi looked so friendly, Kinan trusted that she could be her friend. Probably, she would be her only friend. Davril was waiting for her friends in their favorite coffee shop. They were always there after back from school.
Hey guys, she's there.
It smells like new smartphone.
Yes, my dad just bought me a new smartphone.
And I just bought a bag.
I buy more shoes.
What's wrong with Davril?
Dev, why you just silent? I'm really annoyed with Kinan because he makes me embarrassed in the class.
Yeah, I'm also really annoyed. By the way, guys, I have the information from my bodyguard about her.
What information, Mel?
So, it turns out that she is a scavenger child.
Are you serious, Mel? Do you have any evidence?
Not yet, but I've told my bodyguard to take a picture.
How about we give her some lessons?
I completely agree with you. It must be fun. Haha, that's what I'm thinking too.
So, what should we do?
Calm down, I have a plan.
Ooh, it's cool. I cannot wait.
For Davril, Kinan was the one who broke her reputation as the smartest student. That was why they made a plan to pick on her.
The next day, in the middle of the learning teaching process, Miss Kosum got the information of an impromptu meeting. So, she left the students in the class to attend the meeting.
I'm sorry, my students. I have an impromptu meeting. Please continue your work.
Okay, Miss. Nan, are you getting a period?
Can you afford to buy sanitary napkins?
Here, I give it.
Kinan, just smart but can't take care of herself. Ew, disgusting. Hey, watch your words. Kinan, wait for me. Ooh, our plan is successful.
Ya Allah, how pity she is.
Yes, that's really bad.
I want to know what's their problem with her actually.
Perhaps because they got warning by Mr. Abi.
I think that's because of their fault.
Yeah, they didn't pay attention in his class.
It's who they are, like usual.
Yeah, I'm not surprised anymore.
As Kinan classmates, they felt sorry for her, but they didn't do anything. In the office, Mr. Abi and Miss Kulsum were discussing the National Science Olympics.
Sir, have you got a candidate for the Biology Olympics?
Haven't yet, miss. I'm also thinking about it.
Why not just Kinan, sir? She's a smart one. Looking from her report cards, I've seen her progress.
That's a good idea. Would you bring her up here, miss?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, miss.
Then Miss Kulsum came out to call Kinan. Because her class was near from the office, it didn't take much time to get her there.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Excuse me, sir.
Please come in.
How can I do, sir?
So, I'm looking for a candidate in Biology Olympic. Can you represent our school?
Why not the other, sir?
I believe you can keep our school reputation in national level.
Okay, sir. I'll do my best. Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Kenan, thank you.
Evidently, Melinda heard what Mr. Abi said to Kinan. She thought to tell Davril about it. At the break time, Tiwi saw Kinan sat alone in the corner of the canteen. Then she got near to her.
Kinan? Tiwi, can I sit here? Yes, please. You not usually go to the canteen. Yeah, because I forgot to bring my lunchbox.
Dev, Kinan was chosen as an Olympic participant.
Seriously? Who says Mel?
I heard the conversation between Kinan and Mr. Abi.
Oops, sorry.
Open your mouth. Stop it. You are too much.
Don't you dare to interfere.
How come you are here? Look at your uniform. You have to know where you are.
You came to the wrong school.
Hey guys, do you know what? And don't you realize if there is one of student here who's really dirty and disgusting?
Who is that?
Here's is.
Guys, do you feel sorry for Kinan?
But how can we do? Just let it be. That's not our business.
Yes, luckily not us.
Actually, Ahya and her friends were worried about Kinan's condition, but they couldn't do anything at all. After passing a hard day, Kinan was back to the dormitory and met Mr. Eka, who was sweeping.
Have you just arrived, Kinan?
Yes, sir.
Is there something wrong with you?
Nothing, sir. I'm okay.
Take a seat, Kinan. A cup of tea?
Thank you, sir. I've just realized how it feels living in a city like this, sir.
What's the problem? You look like having a trouble. It is hard to tell me. It's okay, but I only want to tell you that you have been through a lot of things. Don't let that problem make you down, no matter what it is. If you can't keep running, you can keep walking. If you can't keep walking, you can keep crawling. The most important thing is never stop moving.
Thank you, sir. Inshallah, I'll always remember your message. Excuse me, sir. I'll enter into my room.
It's okay. No need to thank me.
Kinan walked to her room after asking permission to Mr. Eka, and she realized what Mr. Eka said was true. There is so many people who are offhand. At night, when Kinan was studying together with Tiwi, she thought about what Mr. Abi and Davril said to her, and she had no idea to do.
You have to withdraw from the Olympics if you want your life in peace. And you must also say that I'll replace you.
I believe you can keep our school reputation in national level.
Kinan. Kinan. Huh? Sorry, what's wrong, Tiwi? Are you okay? If there is any problem, just tell me. Are you still thinking about what happened at school earlier? Nan, life is hard, but if you don't have a brain, you must have money. If you don't have money, you must have a brain. You understand, right? The main point is, don't keep in your mind what they did to you. They only have money, not a brain. You've never been through what I've been.
I see, but it's up to you. I just tell you as a friend.
Tiwi was wordless, hearing what Kinan said. Even though she was really care about Kinan, she chose to keep quiet. Meanwhile, in Mr. Wawan's house, Mrs. Ri was sitting in the living room, waiting for her husband to come home.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam. Could I get you something to drink, honey?
Yes, please. Thanks, honey.
How's today, honey?
Alhamdulillah. I got a lot of stuff.
Alhamdulillah. Then we can send it to Kinan.
Yes, honey. Anyway, has she called yet?
No, honey. She hasn't yet. Honey, I'm afraid something bad happened with her.
Maybe she is still busy with activities in the school. It's just your feeling. Inshallah, she's be fine.
I hope so.
Kinan's parents had bought a new laptop for her. They were earning to look in Kinan there. The bell rang. Kinan entered to the classroom. When she had been in the class, she felt that everyone was staring at her, but she just ignored it.
Surely this is the work of Davril and the gang.
That's completely right.
It must be them.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you.
Do you smell something? Don't you?
Yeah, it smells like garbage.
Yeah, it's normal. They are scavengers, so it smells like garbage.
What's wrong if her father is a scavenger?
Shut up! You were only a scavenger child. You are nothing.
Assalamualaikum. Kinan, come here.
Yes, sir.
So, this is about the Olympics. You have to prepare yourself because the day has been 3 months left. You can take these books. I've compiled the Olympic questions from the previous years.
Okay, sir.
Actually, when she talks with Mr. Abi, she was a bit afraid because Davril stared at her intently. Kinan was back to the class. Davril and the gang were waiting for her.
Follow me!
Oh, you have guts now.
Are you deaf?
It hurts. It hurts?
So, don't play with us.
You know the consequences.
Did I do something wrong to you?
Are you stupid?
You've made Davril embarrassed.
And you also didn't want to change your place with her.
Who do you think you are? You are just a child of a poor person who goes to Kartini school. Self-aware that Kartini school is famous for its rich students, not poor, dirty, and nerd like you.
You're just a piece of trash in the trash can. So you have to know who you are.
Kinan was sad because the profession of her father was disparate. She never thought before about this. This was a hard day for her. She was back to the dormitory and looked very depressed when she met Mr. Eka.
Kinan, I've just realized that you're here. Have you had lunch? Come here. Let's get lunch with me. What happened with her? She looks different. I hope it's only my feeling. Maybe she is tired because her activities at school.
In her room, she cried because of thinking about her reasons why she was here. But she couldn't keep this problem anymore. She took a book and wrote something. Then she called her parents.
Assalamualaikum, Mom.
Waalaikumsalam. Ya Allah, I'm really happy that you finally called. I miss you so much.
I'm sorry, Mom, because I just made a call.
It's okay, dear. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm good. How are you, Mom, Dad?
Mommy and Dad are fine, dear.
Mom, Dad, Alhamdulillah, I trust you to represent the school in the National Olympics.
Alhamdulillah, ya Allah. I believe that you always do the best. Whatever the result, we're always proud of you.
Mom, Dad, I want to say that I really love you, both of you.
We love you too, sweetheart.
Yes, Dad. Dad, I want to rest because I'm very tired. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam.
I'm sorry.
The next day, in the Sunday morning, TV came to Kinan's dormitory and brought a breakfast for her. She wanted to apologize to Kinan because of what she told to her yesterday.
Assalamualaikum, Kinan. Kinan. Where is Kinan? Hasn't she woken up yet? Excuse me, sir. Where is Kinan? Did you see her?
I saw her during the day yesterday. She looked tired enough. But I think because her activities at school.
I've called her, but there is no response, sir. I'm afraid something happened with her. Please help me to open her room, sir.
Kinan,
Kinan.
are you there? Kinan? 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 Kinan?
Look, sir, there is no answer.
Kinan? Step aside.
Ya Allah, Kinan. Kinan.
At the same time, Kinan's parents had arrived at the dormitory. They wanted to give a surprise to her, but they were shocked to see what was happening.
Ya Allah, Kinan. Kinan.
Her mother still can't believe what had happened. But suddenly, she remembered about the letter from Kinan, then opened it.
Mom, Dad, please forgive me. I'm really sorry for taking this way. I've just realized that this world is not for me. I was only a child of a scavenger. I'm not ashamed of what you do. But there is no place for me here. I know that taking this way is not the end of this problem. But at least I'll never see them anymore. Take care of yourself, Mom, Dad. I love you.
This was unexpected accident. For Mrs. Ri, losing her only daughter was like losing all of her life. Suicide was absolutely the worst decision because all of things that God had given was the best things for us, no matter how bad it is. We never know completely their reason, but sometimes many people decided to take this way only because of the words. Don't let it come from ours. Probably they can forgive us, but it will never be forgotten. This was unexpected accident. For Mrs. Ri, losing her only daughter was like losing all of her life. Suicide was absolutely the worst decision, because all of things that God had given was the best thing for us. We never know completely the reasons, but sometimes many people decided to take this way only because of the words. Don't let it come from ours. Probably they can forgive us, but it will never be forgotten.
Hal ini adalah hal yang tak terduga. Bagi Bu Sri, kehilangan satu-satunya anak seperti kehilangan seluruh hidupnya. Bunuh diri memang keputusan terburuk. Karena semua hal yang Tuhan berikan adalah yang terbaik. Tidak peduli seberapa buruk pun itu. Kita tidak pernah tahu apa alasan mereka. Karena hal ini, mungkin mereka bisa memaafkan, tapi hal ini tidak akan terlupakan.
Okay guys, give applause for this! This is our actor YD drama performance. Please welcome Ulyatul Kamelia as Kinan, Indra Gunawan as Mr. Wawan, Sri Lestari as Mrs. Sri, Devilia Ramadesarjo as Devil, Melinda Septadela as Melinda, Selvi Wulandari as Mulan, Mursyida as Cika, Nelly Pratiwi as Tiwi, Ayatun Nadova as Aya, Anggi Setiawati as Anggi, Arum Prastiawati as Arum, Adelia Intan Fatimah as Adel, Kulsum as Mrs. Kulsum, Abi Faru Nabila Wintoro as Mr. Abi, Eka Prayuda as Mr. Eka, Alfi Hoirun Nisa as Karatorwan, Salsabila Indah Septiana as second narrator. anything without Allah. Secondly, to the family who support us both naturally and morally. And lastly, to all whom we can mention and denounce one by one. Let's close the event reciting by Hamdalah. Alhamdulillah. I'm Eli Dasari as the Master of Ceremony. I apologize if I there are mistakes. And Allah, I ask forgiveness. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Now I don't need your wings to fly. No, I don't need a hand to hold in mine this time. You held me down, but I broke free. I found the love inside of me. Now I don't need a hero to survive, 'cause I already saved my life. You think I'm lost, falling apart, but your lies just made a stronger heart. My life is just about to start. Now I don't need your wings to fly. No, I don't need a hand to hold in mine this time. You held me down, but I broke free. I found the love inside of me. Now I don't need a hero to survive, 'cause I already saved my life. Already saved my life. I already saved my life. Already saved my life. I already saved my life.
Baik, kalian bukan temanku, ingat kalian bukan temanku. Sama sekali bukan temanku, tapi kalian semua keluarga. Apapun yang terjadi, yang penting kita tetap solid lah. Oke? Bawa nama besar kita, oke? Oke. Ya. Yuk. Salam Vijendra.